Hey guys, Novus here and welcome back to From the Depths. So, it's time to work on missiles, shields, and also need to work on the main gun. That's right, okay. So, I don't know if we'll be able to get through all three in one session, but I will give it a go. Alright, so the thruster I'm gonna have on these changed up a bit. 3 seconds of 4,000. And they should just go really nuts. But the idea is, this vehicle's already moving pretty quick. I don't want the missiles kinda failing to launch properly, as I have had issues. There, saves explosive missiles. Alright. Yeah, I have had some issues with those previous missiles where they seem to be firing out and flying off to the right and the left and so forth. It appeared to be a case of they were going slower than the vehicle when they launched, so it may have needed more boosters. At the same time, it could probably also use a bit of a boost in speed. So we don't really need them to be long-range missiles. These are meant to be sort of our close-up missiles for when we're taking on enemy aircraft and so forth for the most part. Our main gun is going to be getting an upgrade, so that should be fine. Like so. What I'm going to do now is find ourselves. Here we go. Okay. So it was, okay, directly behind us. I can take these 2 blocks out. Alright. And hopefully get a shield projector going there. Now I'm gonna also want to put the color changer there. Actually, no, I'm going to want to put it, yeah, I'll just set it to that for now so that I can set it. Okay. Dang it. The ship's shrunk down. Alright, it should be fine. Okay, so with... Actually, I'm going to unshrink the ship real quick. Okay. Right there. I just realized, yeah, I won't want that happening either because I need to see the armor. Alright. Did I really just grab the color changer? How did I do that? Dang it. I need to get it on, like, a good angle so that way I can see what's going on. That should be good. Yeah, okay, alright. So, we want this to be fairly long. We do want it to be relatively wide, maybe a bit wider than the ship, but I don't want it to be too wide. And then, nope, not azimuth. Whoops. There. Chuck a bit of an angle on it. Okay, so 10 degrees would probably be good. By the looks of it. And I'm just going to try and pull the shield in a little bit. Not too much. Okay. So that'll be mirrored on the bottom as well. I'm gonna need space to even put down ACBs and so forth for them. Oh, that's nuts. I don't have any... So that's my only problem I'm having now is space. Wasn't having too much issues with that before, but now I am. That would help. Okay. Vehicle controller, get out. These are from when, like, from the old model. This is where the cockpit used to be. And so these are actually the old controls. Oh man, that's nuts. Okay. So, make sure we're not painting those. And that will save up enough space to put in a shield projector here. I might be able to squeeze them in at the bottom when I change the gun. I think that'll do it. Yep. Okay. Alright. I think we're set. So, shield projector. That way. I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Am I going to be able to pull that off? Let me see. So the idea is going to be... way back to 45. Width. It's not going to work. Not that way. Alright. Dang it, I just needed to rotate a bit more in elevation. Why you know let me rotate more? Okay, so... that would have been perfect. Okay. I mean, I could still do that. It's just that it could end up with the nose being sheared. And I kind of want to protect that. I'd like to sort of bring the shield to about here, so as to keep it away from the nose to some degree. This way. Yeah, I can get it past that shield. Okay, in that case, we're set. Alright, so... elevation to... yeah, let's say about 20-ish degrees. So it was underneath that frontmost thruster, which is, yeah, okay, it's exactly where it's gonna have to go. Alright. Fair enough. I wanted to cut that down. I hope it works then. If it do not work, I'm in trouble. Because this ain't gonna work otherwise. Alright, perfect. So yeah, the idea is gonna be I'm gonna try and get the gauge up to about 120 mil around about, and try and keep the firing speed up fairly well, like fairly high. If I can do that, then I should be able to set it up so it can start firing out high explosives and busting up enemy ships despite their shields. Because like with ours, it's still going to be compact, like our shield's still fairly tied up against our hull. I can't have it too far out because our ship's not going to be able to run enough power to do so. As the build becomes more compact, it gets easier to reach their shields with high explosive rounds, so might try some of our own. At the back here where it's like, hey, we have the big thrusters and such though, we got, yeah, the shield's sitting fairly far out for that. So now I'm just going to mirror this up directly below. I hope I'm going to have space. Apply to wall. Now let's test. So that's okay. That's taking out 53 power. That's nothing. But once they get, you know, actually turned up, that's when it'll become a thing. We've got 1100-ish power to play with, so I could still try and get some shields into the wings. I feel like I really want to do that. So how? That is the most important part. How am I going to accomplish this? I do want it fairly centralized. Okay, I feel like that's the spot. I don't have a secondary blocker space, do I? Okay, it's not perfect, but this is how it's going to have to go down. There we go. Okay, so she's shielded. I've also been running the engines the entire time, needlessly. Alright, so it's taking almost 200 power up at the moment. Like how our engines just kind of casually heat up. It's fine. Alright. Control. Automate control block. Space behind. Okay, so there's going to be one behind us and one in front of us. I can't tell what's where. Oh god, what's happening? What's going on here? How is it trying to put this? I can't even see it. That's insane. That was all I wanted. Oh damn. Okay, so now I've lost my chair. There it is. Okay. Now I should just have to try it twice. Alright. Enemy ranges above input. Shield projectors off. Nice. Alright. Disable that briefly. Enemy range is less than 5,000. Shield projectors to reflect. Test. There we go. Okay, now really quickly. Here's shield projectors. Drive 2. Hoping we can pull off 2. Hopefully. Okay. I mean, it's heating up. God. Please ship, stop. Okay, alright, okay, I'll get you out of the water. Okay, there we go. Alright. It's going. So now I just gotta let it twist off into nowhere. We have to set the shield down further because you can kind of see it still. A little too much. Boom. There they go. Okay, so overheating engines. Which ones? I believe it's these ones. Overheated, yes. Don't know how those ones blew, but the others didn't. Don't get me wrong, we gotta be both pitching and rolling for a long time straight for that to occur. But now I'm also gonna have to test and see how it goes. When it's just sort of performing in combat, I guess. But now we know it has the potential to kind of just blow the engines. Alright. I can turn the shields down still, so that's fine. But what's not fine is that my engine setup is terrible. It's bad enough that it's actually blowing the engines. It needs a secondary vent of some kind. So what I'm gonna have to do is this. Bam, yep, okay, alright. Do that. I didn't really want to do that, but kind of seems like the only way we're going to be able to keep it from overheating. And then, okay, let's see how she runs. So just standard at least now, it's running perfectly, it's not overheating at all, we're not losing any engine power while we're just running the shields. Pitching, we lose 1 power, but it's very slow as the rate that we're losing power. Okay, now throw in roll. We're so gonna end up in the water, but just have to swap it over like so. Okay, we are absolutely losing engine power quicker by the second. I feel like I'm just on the limit of what these engines can handle. So I definitely didn't want to do this. But you leave me with few options. Hang on. Come on. Did I not? I am so confused by what has occurred here. I must have made a mistake at some point in that, and that's why I can... Okay, alright. Okay. So what I gotta do... is gonna break all these real quick. I'm gonna break all these real quick. I'm gonna... cannot believe that occurred. Break that. Do not paint it. And set these up. I cannot believe how much trouble I have had just setting up like a really simple set of engines now. That's kind of crazy. Alright. So it should just be, at most, I would need that. Now I don't think I even need that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it again real quick with just this. Okay, I do. Alright. It immediately started heating up those, so that'll give me immediate feedback as to whether this is going to work. I didn't think we needed 2 exhaust outlets on a single, like for a single cylinder to run a single carby at full power, but okay, looks like we've still got a bit of an issue, but it stopped heating up at 98. Because we still got 500 power we should be able to play with. To add that to the shields, to add that to the thrust, to whatever else. So having it heating up was bad. Okay, so I have a feeling that might be the other engines now. That could very well be those ones heating up. It is going to be hard to find out. Maybe if I do something like this, I hope I don't crash. Because now we're pitching, rolling, and yawing at once. And so we're using the absolute maximum engine power we can... Oh, wait. I'm a goofball. I know how I can test this better. All I gotta do is control, automated, control, where is it? There we go, block. Shield projectors. Shield drive to maximum. Test. Alright, now engines should run at maximum. Let's turn the main thrust off. Fuel's low enough. Alright, so that's how much fuel we're using. That's how much our engines are heating up. I have a feeling those are the inside ones. Temperature is 400. And there we go. Okay. That's a turbocharger. Why, you know, let me look at this. There we go. Okay, 798. It is these ones heating up. This one has lost 2, and I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that this one has lost 2. Okay, so that accounts for 2 on each of those. It doesn't account for the extra 2, which would be on these. So, one more thing to test. That's the wrong place to put it. See, it can't connect up there, but it can still connect up to the cylinder here. So hopefully I can split the heat up across there. It's really not that many, at least, like engines having to be crammed in here, and we're managing to get a good amount of value back. So that's a 3 meter. Doesn't quite seem right. Anyway. So we're just gonna keep running these engines at full power and see if they end up causing any problems. Seems fine though. We've gained the power back on these ones, so all we're missing is 2 power on the other two. Which means if I was to quickly try and reveal it, I just realized this episode's going over a bit. My bad. Oh no. I was gonna try and cool it down by putting a couple of vents underneath or on top, but they'd be mirrored. Yeah, they're underneath the thrusters. Alright, well that's not happening. I mean, I could put... Hang on, let me unshrink these. I could put 2 on. And just see, you know, if that gives us that power back. And if it does, then it's perfect. It can run at full power. It's just, you know, are we going to get that power back? But we're not doing too bad, as it stands. It's just those extra, what, 2 cylinders at the top? And then the same at the bottom. I mean, we could take it down to 2 power loss, I believe. Oh god, look at the exhaust fumes just spewing out in all directions. There, okay. How did I confuse that? So look, I don't want to say we're eco-terrorists or anything here, but goddamn. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm pretty sure we arrived just to turn the planet to crap. As far as I'm aware, like, yeah, we kind of just crash landed here is supposed to be the story behind this, but yeah. Well, that should be enough power. Okay, so now all I gotta do is go back to these. I can delete this one, go to this one and set it to 3 and let's test that out. We basically immediately managed to cool our cylinders down again, which is good. The 1 to 2 power that we've lost. At the same time, in terms of fuel efficiency, that's not bad. Still 600 power per fuel. Sort of goes up and down. Goes up as we increase the usage of the engines, it looks like. So we hit almost 670 power per fuel. Now that absolutely is using up everything. So what I might do is I might cut the shields down just a tiny bit, and then that'll be that done. So 2.9, test that. Okay, 2.8. Okay, 2.7. So these are going to be some alright shields, it looks like. We should be able to pull off 2.5 at least. Haha. Looks like 2.7's where it's at. Because from what I'm aware, we only lose no more than like 4 or 5 power top. Like, at most. So, Jesus. Our fuel usage is nowhere near as bad as it used to be. It's still pretty bad. We're eating through that fuel, but I kind of feel like in return, having the shielding all over it, I mean, this is top and bottom. It's fairly well spaced out. Sides were a little bit weak. We're definitely weak from the back, but I don't feel like anything would want to be chasing us. And at 96 meters per second, I mean, they're not going to be gaining on us too bad, and we've got that rear gun that we're going to be facing at them immediately. So, I mean, I don't think anything's going to want to try and pull that off. But if they do, yeah, we should be able to spin around and jump on them anyway. Where did I put the nearest shield generator? That's all I really need right now. Here we are. Okay, so let's put that down to no, please. Okay, you go to you. Okay, you go to 0. You go to 1. Go to apply to all. There we are. Right, so they are basically invisible for the most part. I mean, you'll sort of notice them, but just barely. They're not looking like they're going to be in the way at all. Alright, perfect. In that case, break that block off, save the vehicle up, and that will be it for this episode. Prototype 3. There we go. Okay, so that's a huge amount of changes. So next episode, probably do a bit of combat testing, and just before that, might even upgrade the gun and make it the new gun. So yeah, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys.